Hey everyone, welcome to today's Explainer. We're diving into something absolutely crucial today. It's called the art of adversarial verification in AI design. Now, I know the word adversarial sounds a little intense, right? Maybe even a bit combative, but honestly, it's really about taking back control. We're going to look at what's probably the single most valuable professional habit you can build in our AI-driven world today. So get a load of this quote. The AI is trying to mislead you. That's the mindset the absolute best AI users bring to every single interaction. And look, I get it, that sounds totally paranoid, but as we'll see, treating AI output as guilty until proven innocent isn't paranoia at all. It's just essential professional hygiene. Really, it's the defining line between mastering AI and getting seriously burned by it. Because let's be real, these aren't sci-fi scenarios. These are well-documented risks happening literally every day. We're talking hallucinated citations, where the AI just completely invents a source, made-up statistics, confidently wrong reasoning that looks totally logical at first glance, outdated info presented as fresh, and super subtle calculation errors. Now, pointing this out doesn't mean we're hostile toward the tech. AI tools are amazing most of the time. But these specific errors happen regularly enough that if you aren't verifying, well, you're just blindly absorbing a ton of risk on a daily basis. It really all comes down to a simple trade-off. On one side, you've got the time cost of verification. What is that? A minute or two, usually. It's a tiny investment. But on the flip side, you have the massive professional cost of acting on a hallucinated output. Acting on bad AI info can derail a whole project, cost real money, and absolutely wreck your reputation. So spending that extra minute is a whole lot cheaper than being confidently wrong in front of your boss or your clients. Which brings us to a really tricky psychological trap, the confident hallucination. This is what happens when an AI doesn't know the answer, but instead of just admitting uncertainty, it spits out something that sounds deeply authoritative. As humans, we're hardwired to trust tone. If someone speaks to us with total, unwavering certainty, our gut instinct is to believe them. But with AI, that human instinct completely and utterly fails us. The main takeaway here is simple. With AI, tone is not a reliable signal. Everything it writes sounds reliable. The grammar is flawless, the formatting is beautiful, but you absolutely have to look past that tone and focus on the substance. In an AI-generated world, checking the actual substance is the only real path to the truth. All right, let's move into the next part, the verification habit. 3 crucial questions. To actually protect ourselves, we need a simple, repeatable process before we act on any AI output. It boils down to asking 3 vital questions. Step 1, is there a claim here that I can't verify myself? Step 2, are there numbers or dates I need to cross-check? And step 3, is there reasoning here that I should test by running through it myself? For every yes, you do a quick check. If it checks out, you're good to go with total confidence. If not, well, you just saved yourself a very costly mistake. So how do we actually do this? Let's break down the verification toolkit, how to check specific outputs. Think of this toolkit as your daily defense shield. Dealing with facts and stats, just run a quick web search to find a reliable source. Got calculations? Redo them manually, even just roughly, because AI trips up on multi-step math all the time. Quotes and citations? Treat them as highly suspicious until you confirm the source actually exists and says what the AI claims it says. Legal or medical advice? The stakes are way too high there. Always check with a qualified professional. And code or tech solutions? Make sure you test those in a small, isolated environment first, because even clean-looking code can hide some really nasty bugs. Now, here's a great pro tip to make all of this way easier. Tell the AI to cite its sources right at the start of the conversation. This won't magically cure all hallucinations, of course, but it does create an audit trail. If it gives you a claim without a source, you demand one. If it gives you a source, you check it. Doing this actually forces the AI model toward more verifiable outputs right from the get-go. Let's zoom out a bit for this next section. The paradigm shift, your professional differentiator. You might be wondering, why is this verification habit such a huge deal right now? Well, it's because we are living through a massive shift in the workforce. Think about the old era, which was literally just a decade ago. We relied on fact-checked sources, newspapers, academic journals, trusted databases. Someone else did the heavy lifting of vetting the info. But today, in the new era, AI gives us cheap, abundant, and completely unverified information. Since generating text costs basically nothing now, your ability to quickly verify that text is the ultimate professional differentiator. People who verify reliably will be trusted. People who don't, they're going to get caught making a really bad call. And I want to say something directly to the experienced professionals tuning in. If you're over 50, this habit is probably second nature to you. You've spent a lifetime instinctively double-checking important work. You already know exactly why verification matters. That ingrained skepticism is literally your ultimate AI superpower now. The only trick is remembering to apply it to AI outputs, which are so fast and smooth that they practically beg you to skip the check. Don't fall for it. Use your lifelong skills and you'll easily outpace the folks who treat AI like some infallible oracle. The really good news here is that this gets so much easier over time. During weeks 1 through 4, you're doing explicit verification. It takes conscious effort, it might feel a little slow, but if you power through, by months 2 through 6, you start recognizing AI patterns. You actually develop a feel for when the AI is reaching or making stuff up. And looking to the future, you'll have this highly tuned intuition. You'll be able to selectively verify only the sketchy claims and confidently trust the rest. But you gotta remember, you can't shortcut this process. That intuition only comes from those early months of putting in the explicit, rigorous work. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final thought from the source material. Try anyway. You just might surprise yourself. Embrace the friction. Challenge the machine. Don't just take the easy way out and blindly accept whatever gets handed to you on a shiny, AI-generated platter. So here's my challenge for you all. What did AI get wrong for you this week? I want you to commit to verifying at least one single claim from every important AI interaction over the next few days. When you catch that first hallucination, and trust me, you will catch one, share what you find. Let's build up that collective intuition together. Stay curious, and as always, double-check the substance.